Why does Disney keep raising ticket prices? Because we keep buying them. Hello, inflation. Inflation is such a hot topic right now, mostly because people like to make it super political when it really has very little to do with politics. One of the biggest misconceptions about inflation is that the president has direct control over inflation. Let me fill you in on how inflation actually increases. Hey, I'm Victoria, and you're here to be smarter than a finance bro. The most common phrase you'll hear when somebody's explaining inflation is too much money chasing too few goods. Think about it. If you were selling t-shirts for $10 and everybody bought them, you'd probably raise your prices a little bit to see if people will still buy them. And if they still buy all your t-shirts, then you might push the price even higher. That's a simplified explanation of what inflation is. It's essentially a supply-demand pull. So if there's too much money in the ecosystem, more than supplies can keep up with, it's going to drive the prices up. We all experienced this with COVID, and I'll make a separate video about how that happened. But essentially, inflation will skyrocket when there are too many dollars chasing too few goods. A little bit of inflation is needed for a healthy economy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Usually the Fed likes to see that at about 2% year over year, but too much inflation can put too much pressure on people's wallets.